your Randy Rhoads guitar and play the song "Rocking Around the Christmas Tree" or something. I'm on a roll tonight. I was on a roll for the past 2 days. I'm always on a roll. You know, thanks to Java Monster, because Java Monster, it's the only rocket fuel for this rocket queen. Hell yeah! Yeah. I wish Jim was on the stream to tell you. Jim and I have been bumping heads a lot. What are you sorry for? That wasn't a pity statement. Oh, you're talking about, oh, it's a suck gift. No. Hey, what's up, girl? How's it going, girlfriend? I hope your cold's feeling better. Hey, everybody get up. Everybody have your arms wide open. What's up, Loki? I so want to play GTA with you. I wish you weren't on freaking PlayStation. Anyway, hold on. Everybody get up. Come on. Arms wide open. Here we go. Welcome to the wildfire. And thanks, guys, for being here. I hope I'm not going to catch the cooties from Tay, because he's been having a bad cold lately, and, well, Road King and stuff. I'm sure he's been riding hard and trying to accomplish a lot with his missions with his crew. Love you guys. Love you, love you, love you, love you. Woo! Wow. Okay. Where's the Lysol spray? When I used to get sick, I bet you Moto will tell you this, where if I got a cold or whatever, my mother would get the aerosol spray of Lysol and spray it all over the room, my bedroom. And that stuff was, woo! Oh my God. Oh, you guys, I love you guys so much. Love you, love you, love you, love you guys. And I think you know that. For the past 2 days, and I wish Jim was here, he will tell you, and this is without any Java Monster too. Oh, well, all right. Maybe just 1 or 2, but that, you know, whatever. I was up, and I wish my husband was here, because he's a timekeeper. I told him, and I'll tell you why I call him a timekeeper, because I told him I tell him all the time, well, I'm going to call the Oklahoma City Thunder and see if they need a timekeeper, because every time I stay up for a long time, it's like he watches the clock to see how long I've been up. So how long do you think I've been staying up for? I got my sleep. Okay, I got my sleep. I got a few hours sleep. But this stint of no sleep, I was up for maybe over 40 hours. Well, look at how I smoke. Tay. Well, actually, Carrie and I, we were talking about this the other night. You guys, when you guys are talking and we're conversating and having a rocktastic time, I don't think about smoking cigarettes. I don't. And I noticed that. But then now that I'm thinking of it, well, I'm going to have one now. But anyway. When I back in 2020, uh, when COVID hit, uh, I was in the hospital for a while, right? And they discharged me, right? It was for my back, right? All right. When I got home, I'm like, something's not off, right? So we had to go back to Tulsa to OSU. No, I'm sorry, back to St. Francis and Tulsa. And you know what happened? They put me in the triage room, and all of a sudden this tech comes in with a wheelchair, like you know how like in the cartoons they're like running into this room, and so the tech said to me, "You have COVID." I said, "What? I have COVID?" "Yeah, you have COVID. Don't yell at me or I won't yell at you. Come on, you have to sit in the wheelchair. We have to go, 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 go." This is exactly what he said. Right? And he's fumbling with my IV bag, whatever. He rushed me into down the hall and he opened up the door. And the first thing I saw was a crucifix. Well, of course, because it's St. Francis, okay? It's a Catholic hospital. And here I'm crying. I wanted to talk to Jim. They're like, "No, you can't talk to your husband." Here I'm thinking I'm dying. Like, "Oh, I'm dying." You know, whatever. Okay? And that experience was traumatic. Uh, but this physician's assistant, and I'll never forget him. He had bedside manners, okay? He came in with all his garb on. And he's like, "What's wrong, sweetie?" And I said, "Oh, I'm dying. I have COVID. I smoke too much. Cigarettes and all this, whatever, right?" Because I am a heavy smoker, all right? I'll admit it, okay? Jim calls me the world record holder of smoking cigarettes per day. But I didn't have any symptoms. That was the thing. My back was really killing me. That's why we had to go back to the hospital. Right? How's it going, Castree? How's it going? Thanks for dropping by. I truly appreciate it. I have well, whatever floats your boat. I've been in recovery from crack and heroin since 2004, alcohol since 2011. And no, I do not have a medical marijuana card or whatever, but hey, if you do it, I'll make you my designated toker, Castry. Well, thank you very much. Like I said, I appreciate it. But like I said, you know, if you're gonna be token, have a couple big ones for me, okay? And if anybody's drinking out there, you'll be my designated drinker. Anyway, thank you very much, Moto. You know I love. You know I love telling stories and all that stuff, but yeah, that physician's assistant like was compassionate. He had bedside manners. And it was like during Christmas time too. And he even said to me, I mean, he held my hand, even though he had gloves on. He held my hand. Well, thank you very much. If you do sub, you're gonna get a notification on here that's gonna shock you. Tay knows about what happens when people sub. Right, Tay? Anyway, so he even said to me, he's like, well, I know it's hard. I can't even go visit my grandfather. He's in his 90s. He's in a nursing home. It's tough on him. It's tough on our family, too. And I told him, I said, my family's back in Jersey or Portland or whatever. You know what I mean? And here I'm thinking I'm dying because I'm a heavy smoker of cigarettes. And he said, listen. He said, I know something about you. And I said, oh my God, what was that? He said, I know something about you. You overcame a lot in your life. And I'm like, he said, you overcame addiction to crack, cocaine, heroin, alcohol. He's like, you're going to overcome this too. He said, I'm not going to stress you out about saying, oh, you should quit smoking and all that stuff. I'm not going to stress you out, he said. He says, just cut down just a little bit, right? And that made me feel proud, when he said all that, And he says, I hate to go, but I had to leave and see the other patients and stuff. Now, the emergency room doctor, about 10 minutes later, only came in halfway into the room. And he looked like Woody Allen. No joke. And he only spent time with me for 5 minutes. He's like, you gotta quit smoking. We're gonna give you a Z-Pack. Blah, blah, blah. 5 minutes with Woody Allen. No bedside manners, nothing. But anyway. So yeah, all I'm gonna say is I know when people actually sub to me or not, because I'll show up and all that. Anyway, but